Now batting, number 88, Natalie.
It's too late. I already said it. Welcome to the Diamonds Eye Daily. We're ready to start here. Beautiful Saturday morning. It's ball one outside. Second pitch is a ball high. Third pitch is a ball low. 3 balls, no strikes.
I got it. I had Jerry just take a picture. Thank you. I don't think it's changed.
See, this is the problem. I don't know this app well enough to be able to say I need to see how mine.
Okay, would you want me to just leave it there for you? I'll leave it.
There's strike one. Game today is against Force this morning. The pitches fell back, and Chris appears to have found it here in the first inning. Took a couple extra to get warmed up. We're now ready to go. So Hotshots out here, Diamonds Eye Daily, Halloween tournament. And a big step up in competition today. So this pitch that's hit towards second. Jill actually makes an offer at it, throws it first but late. So the first runner is on. First pitch is a ball. One ball, no strikes, runner on first base. Pitch number 2 is low. Runner's going, headed towards second base, and she'll be in there. So 2 balls, no strikes. And that one's called a strike. So we'll go through the defensive lineup here for the Hotshots. Behind the plate, you have Olivia Diaz. Over at third base is Camille. Kinsley is your shortstop. Jill over at second. Rachel at first. Chris is your pitcher. And here's the pitch. Pitch is low and away. 3-1 count. Your outfield for this inning is Kendall White out in left. KB is in center. And I believe Abby Beseda is in right. Yes, Abby is in right. There we go. Called strike 2. With enthusiasm by the home plate umpire. Something to get these ladies a little livened up. It's 10:40 in the morning. here in Rosenberg. Had several games already this morning, and this pool game gets started. Need something to get these girls going after driving almost an hour and a half, 2 hours to get here this morning. That's ball 4. Be runners at first and second.
Now batting number 7, Bella.
Okay. There was a farm next door, and it sounded like there was an explosion. Everybody's pausing to try to figure out what's happening here. That was ball 1 low. Pitches away. 2 balls, no strikes. Runners at first and second, nobody out. This is a pool game for these ladies. Like I mentioned, they've moved up a class here this weekend from C class to open, so I would imagine we'll get quite a bit of a challenge. Here, that ball is fouled back this weekend. Coming in is able to get the gun on some of these girls 2 weeks ago, 3 weeks ago when we were out here. I believe they're more in the 45 mile per hour range. The girls this morning are throwing somewhere between 50 and 53. So a little bit of step up in competition. We'll see some good softball this weekend. It's ball 3 high. Hotshots have been off to a really good start in their first 2 tournaments of the year, finishing third at 25-26 teams at Gene Campbell, and then here 3 weeks ago finishing third as well, with a disappointing loss to Wave after beating them in the pool game. So looking for a little redemption here. I will say one thing so far we've seen with this team is there's no lack of fight until the last out. So that ball is fouled back. They will reset. We've got a full count, nobody out. Third batter here for Force. The pitch is up in the zone. It's fouled towards the right side. Abby's giving chase. She catches it on the line. She's going to make a hard throw into third. The runners are going to advance, but a great catch out there in right field and a strong arm over to third base. So that moved the runners over to second and third. Nice play by Abby there to range over from the right field position and to catch that just across the line over there in right field. It's a good pitch. This one's a ground ball. Rachel ranges and grabs it. She's going to beat the runner to first. That is going to get a run home, but not bad here after having a little trouble at the beginning of the inning to come back here and be able to get the next 2 out. We've only got 1 run around. There you go. There's a good pitch. And strike 1. That ball's a little low. ground ball to Kinsley at short. She's going to throw to first. It's in time, and that'll end the inning. So, way to work out of that jam. You had 2 runners on to start the inning, and we're able to get out of it with only surrendering 1 run. We'll pause here. Sorry for the technical difficulties there. Phone calls coming in disrupted the live stream, so had some issues there. Then we couldn't get sound, so we're back here. We got one out, bottom of the first. Hotshots are down one. Jill was able to get on a single down the third baseline. Kinsley hit a soft ground ball out in front of home plate, which was able to move Jill over into scoring position. So Hotshots are threatening to tie the game here. Bottom of the first, big hack by Rachel, and it's fouled back. Sorry, that's A-Liv. A-Liv is up. Swing and strike three. So that'll bring up Rachel. We've got two outs here. Bottom of the first, which is called strike one. Ball's low and in. So we got Jill still over at second base, looking to bring in the tying run here in the bottom of the first inning. Rachel Sanders is your batter. Swung and fouled back. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. That one came in at 46. Line drive out to second base. That'll end the inning. So the Hotshots will trail here after 1-0.
Now batting number 47, Jeff.
A little different now.
Right, okay.
We'll start the top of the second inning here with the Hotshots taking the field. That one's called strike one. Pitch number two, that's called strike two on the inside corner. Pitch, and that's on the great pitch on the outside. Swing and a miss. Strike three.
Number 44, Yolanda.
Moved around a little bit here. Got Camille's behind the plate still. Sister Chrissa's there in the circle. So here's the pitch. Another good pitch on the outside. Third base is Ayla. Kinsley is your shortstop. Jill is at second. Rachel at first again. And left field is going to be Cameron. KB is in center, and Abby in right field. Like, there's a pop fly into center field that makes it over KB's head. Runners around first, going into second. There's a play, but she's in there safely.
Now batting number 10, Tess.
Strike one, foul back. So we're in the top of the second. Runner at second. That's swung and fouled to the right side. No balls, 2 strikes. Ball's lined up the middle for a base hit. KB's coming in. They're rounding third. Ball's caught by Camille at home plate. That'll be a double, but they do hold the runner at third base, so a good play by KB to get the ball in quickly.
Now batting number 9, Janelle.
So second and third, 1 out. Strikeout to lead to start the inning. So we had a fly ball into mid-center field and a hard hit line drive back up the middle. Chrissa looking to rebound. It's a good looking pitch, but just a bit outside. Here's the pitch. Swung and popped up. It's going to be trouble, though, behind second base. Jill can't quite get there. It's up against the right field fence. That throw's coming in from Abby. They cut her at third, so that'll drive in a run, but hold the runners at second and third. Good play by Abby, backing that up and getting the ball in
Now
quickly.
batting number 34, Gabby.
So 2-0 Force lead. One out here in the top of the second. Here's the pitch. That's a good looking pitch right there, right down the middle. Ball's outside. Takes a good bounce for the Hotshots back to Camille behind home plate, and the runner's going to have to hold at third. So I think we saw this the last time we watched the Hotshots out here in Rosenberg at Daly's at Diamonds at Daly, where it took them, almost a full game to kind of get into a rhythm. Seems like they're struggling a little bit here early in this one. That's a ball high. Ooh, that ball's up and in and gets it right in the elbow. Be a pause here. That one had a sound. That one hit bone. That's going to leave a mark. We'll pause here for a second while we tend to the batter. We're going to have bases loaded, one out here in the top of the second.
Now batting number 88.
All right, the batter's able to shake it off. She's down at first base now. We got bases loaded here in the top of the second inning, only one out. So Hotshots have pulled the corners in here to try to either cut the run off at home with the force out or middle infield a little deep to be able to turn a double play. So we'll see what we get here. We got no count, one out, 2-0 Force lead. It's a good pitch on the outside corner. It's a good way to start off this batter. No balls, one strike. Ooh, another good looking pitch. Chris will reset here. Here's the pitch. That ball is hit towards Kinsley at short. She tries to make the tag, but it's just not going to happen. So no man's land past A-Liv, and that's going to be a single. We're going to talk about this here if she's still in the baseline. Kinsley ranged over from short behind A-Liv at third base. Was able to make the play, but by the time she caught it, the runner was already behind her. She spun to make the tag. From this angle, it didn't look like she was able to tag her. The umpires are going to chat about this, either if she tugged the runner, or if she was out of the baseline. So they're talking about it. They're saying she's safe. It appeared from where I'm standing that that's probably the right call. It's an unfortunate break for the Hotshots, but if that ball's 2-3 feet to the left, A-Liv probably picks that up and gets the force out at home plate. So we're going to have a 3-0 Force lead. Bases loaded and one out. It's kind of the same situation as last. We got the infield drawn in. middle infield is pretty well normal depth here, looking to get a force out anywhere here on the field. Pitch is high and away. Good pitch. I like this umpire's enthusiasm behind the plate. He gets into it with this strike calls. Try to make this one go to the right side. You got your middle or corner infield in. It's a fastball, low and away is what was called by coach. That is missed away. 2 balls, 1 strike. Same call here, looking for a fastball low and away to the batter. Sounded like trying to get a ground ball to the right side. That ball is fouled straight back. We're going to have 2 balls, 2 strikes here on a huge at bat in this game. You definitely don't want to fall down much further in terms of runs in this game. Down 3, you just stepped up a level. The pitcher's throwing a little bit harder. Want to try to get off to a good start here. Here's the pitch. The ball is thrown. It's a strike. It is hit out into left field. Cameron is not able to come up with the play. The ball's coming back into the infield. That's going to be a single. So that ball falls into left center field. That's going to be another run across for force here in the top of the 2nd inning. So a couple plays this inning that looks like the Hotshots probably should have had. Maybe kept this thing to a 1-0 lead, but here we are. We got bases loaded, 1 out, and runners on all the bases. That ball's pitched is high. Ball 1. Nice looking pitch there. The ball's just outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Chris has thrown quite a few pitches this inning. Defense not necessarily helping her out. Ball's up in the zone. It's popped up. Chris is gonna. Oh, it's off of her glove. This is gonna go up against the screen. That's another run in. So that'll be another hit here in this inning, and nothing seems to be quite going right for the Hotshots right now. 5-0 force. Coach. Oh, that's 4 this inning. Sorry, yeah. Sorry. Must have a 5-run rule per inning. They've got 4 so far this inning. Still have bases loaded and 1 out. Looking for a way to get force here. Again, corner infield is pulled in. Pitch is just high. Ball 1. Sometimes I think just at this age you have games like this where it seems like nothing quite goes right. Had several, like I said, several balls this inning. Probably on a good day for the Hotshots, they probably make all those plays, and we still got a 1-0 lead. But unfortunately, there's been several plays here that just haven't been made, and have to find a way to turn it around, shake it off. I think if there's any team out here that I believe that can do that, it'd be this Hotshots team. It's a ball outside. 2 balls, 1 strike. Here's the pitch. That's a ball up. So we got 3 balls, 1 strike here. One more run will end this half inning. It'll be the 5-run rule. See if the Hotshots can find a way out of this. Either ground ball in the corner, get a force at home, or something that you can roll a double play up the middle. This looks like a slapper. That's going to be a lot to ask here. She fouls that one off to the right-hand side, so that'll be a full count. So that's ball 4, and that'll end the inning here. Hotshots will be down 6-0 going in to the bottom. Learned my lesson the hard way. We're going to start the top of the 2nd inning here. Hotshots will be trailing 6-0. A little pep talk before that inning. See if we can get the girls fired up and make a little bit of a comeback here. Chris is your batter. KB is on deck. And I believe Camille will be in the hole. That's a called strike. It's ball low. Double check our count here with the umpire if he'll give us a sign. 3 balls, 2 strikes is what he said. It's a foul ball. the left side up against the screen. So Chris is able to stay alive here. Pitches a ball away. So Chris will be on here. We have a runner at first and nobody out. The bottom of the second brings up KB. Pitch was in at 48. Throw down to first. Carissa's back, and that's called ball one. So KB has done a great job hitting this year. One of the standouts on the team. Be a great jump start here if she can put one out into the outfield. They definitely don't know her because the left fielder is only playing 10 steps back of where the shortstop will be playing. And Coach White's probably taking a timeout to tell KB, look at where the left fielder is playing. I don't think they know that you can hit it over your head even if you miss-hit this one. So take a shot here and see what happens. Put a good swing on this one. See if you can run those bases and add to her home run total. She's going to fake bunt. She does. She pulls back. Chris is stealing, but she is thrown out at second base. So that goes 2-6. That'll be the first out of the inning. There's a fly ball into left. That left fielder was playing too short. The center field is going to range over and get this one. That'll be the second out of the inning. We'll bring up Camille. Got Abby on deck. Here's the pitch. That ball's low. It's swung at. It'll be strike one. Hey, here's the stats. They kept blowing away. So that ball stung hard towards third base, but it's a line drive. Third baseman has it for the out. That'll end the inning on a hard hit ball to third base, but we'll finish the second. Hotshots down 6-0.
Now batting number 1, Jackie.
So here we go in the top of the third. Hotshots trail 6-0 to Force in the first game of this Halloween tournament. I believe the name of it is Halloween Bash. Here's the pitch. It's ball 1. It's ball 2. Chris is still your pitcher here in the top of the third. It's actually thrown a pretty good game, just not a lot of defense. Last inning gave up the 5 runs, had 3 fly balls which probably should have been caught. That one's fouled back off of the screen. So they do give up the 5 last inning, trail 6-0. You got Camille behind the plate at this point. A-Liv is at third. Kinsley is your shortstop. Kendall's at second. And Rachel is at first. Here's the pitch. It's a strike and it's swung on, hit into right. That's a tough play. Just over Kendall's glove, and it's in right field. Abby's getting it in, so that'll be a single and a runner on first. It's another one, the ball, which would have been just a tremendous play if Kendall can come up with it. It's just off of the tips of the outstretched glove, so be a runner on first base and nobody out. The ball's high. They throw to first, and she is on to second. In the outfield, you got Jill in left, KB is in center, and Abby is in right. And that was one. The catcher threw down to first base. Maybe being baited by the runner, or may have just realized she wasn't going to get back, so she took off to second. And not enough talk. There's another hard hit ball into right that's just over Kendall's glove. The throw comes into third. The runner is around from second. She scores. That's a single, and she's back in. So that ball was hard. One of the first hard hit balls of the game off of Carissa, and the runner comes in to score. We got a 7-0 Force lead. Pitch just a bit outside. It's a good pitch, low and away, swung and a miss. Swung on and missed. Runner still at first base. 1 ball, 1 strike. Nobody out here in the top of the third inning. 51 minutes into the game, so got a soft ground ball to third. It's going to be a tough play too. She's able to make it. The call at first is out, so good play by Rachel at first. Strong throw by A-Liv is able to get the out at first base. The runner does advance from first all the way over to third base on that one. This was a softly hit ball.
Now batting number 10,
Coach White's out at the mound trying to rally the troops. It was a good play by Haley to be able to make that play at first. A good stretch by Rachel. So I think the last time we were out here, the first game was a bit of a dud. And this one's kind of shaping up that way too. Hopefully we can rally like we did in the previous tournament out here and turn things around this afternoon. We have one more pool game. That's a bunt, and they're going to make the play at the play. She is tugged, and she is out. So they try to bunt the runner in.
Now back number 9, Janelle.
So good play by Carissa, knowing where the runner was, keeping her wits with her and throwing it into the plate for the tag. So that'll be the second out. The bunt back leaves the runner, the batter on first base. That's a ball low. Throw down to second. It's not going to be in time. Stolen base. Ball one. It's a ball high. She's going to third. Tag, and it knocks the ball loose. So the tag looked to be in time, was applied to the helmet, and as it hit the helmet, the runner was able to make her way to, it was in at third base. So runner at third, 2 outs, 7-0, forced lead. There's a good pitch. Calls it a ball outside. So 3 balls, no strikes. Just down the zone, a good pitch, swing and a miss. Reset here, 3 balls, 1 strike. Runner on third base. There's the pitch. It's in there, it's fouled back, it's off the net. It'll be full count here. So a tough second inning has really set the Hotshots back in this one. Gave up 1 in the first, 5 in the second, and now 1 here in the third. That's going to be a ball high for ball 4. We'll have runners at the corner.
Now batting number 34.
1-5 runs and 1 run this inning is giving us the 7 that we're at currently. And I don't know the time limit on these games. It appears we're about 55 minutes into this one, which would say they would hopefully let the Hotshots bat. I don't know if this is a stop at time or if they continue the inning, but it's called strike 1. The runner is going to go down to second. Being the home team, typically the Hotshots would get an opportunity to bat. Sometimes in these timed pool games, since they don't necessarily count towards the record or don't count towards seeding, they'll just stop the game at time. It's a ball high. I imagine the time for the pool games would either be 60 minutes or 65 minutes, and we're a few minutes away from an hour here. It's ball down, it's blocked, semi-blocked by Camille. The runner's going to be able to come in, so that'll bring in the runner from third and move the runner from second over to third, and it'll be 8-0 force. There's a good looking pitch. Strike 2. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third. 2 out. Looking to get out of the inning. The outcome of this game has pretty well been cemented with the 5-run rule. Even if the Hotshots would have an opportunity to bat, they would only be able to score 5 runs. So doesn't appear that there'll be any way to pull this one out of the loss column unless the time limit is longer than I would anticipate. Pitch is low. We have a full count. Full count, runner on third base. 2 outs. Ball's low. It's going to be ball 4. We're going to have runners at the corners again.
Now batting, number 88, Natalie.
So reset, runners at the corners. Ball's low and away. Pitch is fouled back. Pitch is up in the zone. It's hit hard and just over Kendall's glove again, out into right center. That ball comes into the plate. The runner's going to advance to second. They're going to have the runner from third score, and it's going to be second and third.
Now batting, number 41, Lady.
And with that, I believe the time has been called. So since, yeah, we're right at an hour. Since they had to hit the hour time limit, they'll call this game. There's no way for the Hotshots to come back. So this one will end in disappointment, 9-0 force over the Hotshots. We will be back. I believe the next game is at 1:20, and hopefully regroup and have a better outcome in the afternoon game. We look forward to talking to you then.
This ain't what you want.